guys. Everyone, please check your audio and video settings, please. Everyone, please check audio and video settings.
Yeah.
Please switch off your mics. Yes. I think other day's class, what I was talking here. In other day's class, what I was talking. Auto property, remembered? HBM to DDL dot auto property. Everyone remembered that? Yes. Auto schema generation. Okay. Yeah. Class content, Hibernate. This 8th August. We have seen the differences between merge and update. Very, very important question. How can we develop application without having transaction management? Possible up to Hibernate 4.x, but not possible in 5.x. Then we discussed dynamic schema generation, nothing but what? HBM to DDL dot auto property. And I talked a very important concept in real time. What is the need of that one in real time? Generally, in every project, 4 phases will be there where programmer will be involved. Development phase. Developers in the software company will deal with the development of code. Testing. Testers will take that code, will test it. Then release will be there. After release, client won't trust code directly, boss. He will keep his own employees, his own testers to test the code again one to end to end. That is called user acceptance test. User acceptance test, also called piloting, pilot project kind of thing. If he feels satisfactory, then he will keep the project in live. That means he will make it public. The customers of client organization, with what purpose client has taken that project, for that purpose it will be start utilizing it. It will be start utilizing it. Got it or not there? So it's not compulsory in all environment they can use same database software, because Oracle is very commercial. They cannot think about using in development and testing environment. Come on. They can use different databases in different one. Suppose since developer machines are light machines, not heavy machines, so they may use in-memory database H2 or MySQL. Testing, let us assume they are using MySQL. In UAT, they are using Oracle XE trial version, but in production, they are using what? Oracle. In production, they are using what? Oracle. So Enterprise Edition. So if you are writing your persistence logic in JDBC, those 70% SQL queries are same in all database software, but database to database queries will change. Suppose if you go for Hibernate, so we are writing object-based persistence logic, you change database software in any environment, no tension. You change database software in any environment, no tension. Are you understanding my statement here? You change database software in any environment, there is no tension at all. There is no tension at all. Are you getting my point there? Why? Because it's a database software independent persistence logic. Sir, not only queries, sir. Okay, you have to think about mm, creating tables in one new database softwares. Na? No problem. Hibernate is having what? Auto schema generation with the support of HBM to DDL dot auto property. Hibernate mapping to data definition language. Data definition language means create table, alter table, drop table kind of thing. Okay. So that if you enable that feature, that will take care of this. So this HBM to DDL property is having total four values. Best value is update and default value is validate. Default value is validate and the best value is what? Update. Understanding my statement there or not there? Super. What? How does it will work, sir? Always. It always creates a new database tables based on the mapping file info. If tables are already there, it will drop them and it will create the new tables. It internally uses a small tool called a schema export tool. You don't worry about that. Okay. A small tool called schema export tool. Where we should use, what is the use case of it? Railway application, railway ticket reservation application, okay, will be maintaining passengers ticket information only for 2 years. After within 2 years, if any cross verification is there, you can do it. After 2 years, if you want to cross verify, also not possible. Why, sir? After 2 years, they will delete the information because crores of people are booking railway tickets per day. It's practically impossible, right? It's practically impossible. So that's why every 2 years, 3 years, they will delete the data. So at that particular time, if they use create option, every 2 years when they shut down the application, every 2 years when they shut down the application, okay, tables will be when they shut down the application and restart the application, existing tables will be dropped and new empty tables will be created. Tables will be gone, data will be gone, but create option, when you restart the application, new tables will be created as empty table. Okay, that day onwards, another 2 years, they will go for it. Okay, na? Right. So that day onwards, it's recommended to go for it. It is recommended to place length comma, type comma. Yes, understanding my point there. Yes. Sheikh Aziz, that is real Rababu, not for example sake I am telling. Sheikh Aziz, that is not, I am not telling for example sake, that is real. Yeah, the type what I am mentioning here is not Java type, Hibernate type. Hibernate type. It's recommended to place length comma, LNGTH, length comma, type comma, okay, unique comma, okay, not null, and etc attributes, okay, and etc attributes in property tags of mapping file. Mapping file is also called HBM file. Okay, to generate schema. Schema means what? DB tables, sequences, and etc. Sequences, many things. Okay, schema more effectively. Schema and what? More effectively. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? more and more effectively. Okay, nice. Now you only observe this. Yeah, one more thing. The column name, the column name specified in ID tag automatically becomes PK column. Automatically becomes PK column. There is no need of there is no need of placing unique comma, not hyphen null attribute. Be more specific. Unique comma true, not hyphen null attributes in ID tag. Not hyphen null attributes in ID tag. Understanding my statement there or not there? So in property tag, you can place it, but there is no need of, because once it observes ID tag, automatically they will come. Once it observes ID tag, automatically they will be coming. See the deep observation. All these things won't be available in the books. You have to get out of your experience, out of analyzation. Okay, fine, right. This is the information, boss. Okay, right. So let's see the practicals part of it. Yeah, let's see the practicals part. So what I do is I intentionally drop the table. Okay, we have a product table now. I intentionally drop the product table. So I will take one application where product is involved. Save object application is there now, boss. Yes. I think everyone is able to answer update and merge method differences. Entire software industry feels working with merge method is very difficult. Explaining merge method is what very difficult. I hope I simplified it. One student has improvised our diagrams also. Improvised means one very neatly has drawn the diagram, whatever diagram I have given. In our diagram also clarity is there, but he has just used some colors. And I think I have uploaded those diagrams also in the group, right? Yes, I'm taking copy of this one first project. I'm taking copy of first project. Okay, what is the project number? 10. Project number 11. Okay, fine. HBM to DDL. I think this numbering is helping us easily. HBM to DDL. Okay. HBM to DDL. Mr. Abhiji, it is there in the group here. Please go and see that. Okay. I think I uploaded in the group also. Same diagram, but he has just drawn with the 1-2 colors. That's it. Okay. Auto schema. Schema generation. Schema generation. Yes, boss. Let's go to mapping file. Here is mapping file. What is this? Go to mapping file. com.entity product table is product dynamic insert. Okay, leave it this dynamic insert. Now I'll mention all the details here. Listen here. PID default length is 11. If you mention length also, it will be wasted. Default type is property type. Property is longer. Okay. In the database also, it will try to take long equivalent one. Length by default, it will take 11. That's it. If you give small size, it won't take. If you give more than 11 size, it will take. Okay. So I have given 10. Let us assume. Type. What type? you are mentioning here is Hibernate data types, not the Java data types. Hibernate data types are the bridge data types between Java data types and underlying database software data types. If I don't give, what happens, sir? It automatically maps here. It automatically maps. Giving is optional. Giving is optional. Understanding my point there? Yes. Okay. If table names and column names are not given, if table names and column names are what? Not given. Okay. You, as usually, you know that property names will become column names and class name will become table name. If mapping file does not contain column names and table name, column names and table name, then okay, mm, entity class property names will be taken as column names. Entity class name will be taken as DB table name. Entity class, entity class name will be taken as DB table name. Okay, nice. Okay. Hibernate data types are the bridge data types. What data types? Bridge data types between Java data types and underlying database software data types. Underlying database software data types. Okay, fine. Here Java data type. Hmm. Okay, here is what? Hibernate data type. Data type. Next, here is what? Aracle data type. Aracle data type. Okay, fine, boss. Array, you might have heard about JDBC data type long back. Oracle data type means Oracle SQL data type. This one is SQL. Underlying database software data type means indirectly SQL data type. Java int, Hibernate also int, because Hibernate is also based on Java. Na? Most of the things are matches, boss. Java and Hibernate matches. In Oracle, we have number. I think recently we got integer, inta. In Arkil also we got integer, inta, boss. Int only, na? Okay. Nowadays in Arkil also we got int only. Fine. So we have a short data type. Hibernate also short. So in Arkil we don't have short data type. I think number only there. Number only there. Yes. Java float is there. Hibernate also float is there. Okay, Arakil float is coming, but otherwise you can take number, hyphen, comma, hyphen. Precision you can mention, na? Precision you can mention. Understanding my statement? Here number one value, number two params. Okay. Next we have a string, java.lang.string. Hibernate string is lowercase string. Yes, lowercase, yes. Here we are having two options. Varchar, varchar2. Varchar2 is more recommended. Java.sql.date. Here just date. So here also we are having date data type. Understanding my point there. Here also we are having date data type. In Oracle text data type is there, boss? Text is there? Oracle text is there? I don't think so. I think text is there in MySQL. Okay, fine. Okay, boss. So like this, we have a lot of options, boss. Here also many things are there like this. Here also many things are there like this. Here also many things are there like this. Everyone enjoyed my point there or not there? So these are the data types. Fine. Let me launch SQL developer. Yes, launched. It is loading. Okay. Okay, first table product is there. Fine. Let it be. But I will declare the sizes. I will declare the sizes. Long 10, all this stuff. Okay. Next. Product name type string. Type string product name. You want to insert duplicate products? Who knows? Duplicate products are maybe not there. I don't want to allow duplicate products. Unique is equal to true. Product name can be null. No, I don't want to allow null values. I don't want to allow null value. Non-null is equal to this. At the same time, length of the product, I want to allow 20 characters. Guys, if you keep your cameras on, I will put you in the waiting room. Shayan, I am putting you in the waiting room. Your camera is on. Okay. LENGTH, length is equal to. I want to allow 20 characters. Sir, if I don't give what happened, they will take default values. Unique default value false, not one default value false. You can see here, when you keep the mouse over here, or when you are typing, listen, for example, when you are typing, you will get the default values. Okay, for example, unique is not there. Okay, I typed unique. Unique I typed. See, we are getting suggestions with the default values. Did you notice it? Unique is equal to false. Now you can make it. Suggestions are not coming. For example, you take length. No suggestions. Length will come. You will just explanation. You won't get any default value. That means no default value for it. You have to put value explicitly. You have to put value explicitly. That means as an attribute, it is not taking any default value. So Hibernate will assign default value dynamically. Okay, fine. No, that is only for ID. ID only 11. ID only 11. For remaining properties, no default sizes. It will take big numbers. Based on the data type, it will take big numbers. Please. Okay. Nice, boss. Type float. Type float. Length of 10. Okay, if it is a float, precision is also will be there. Precision also will be there. Unique not possible. Price not null. I want to apply not null is equal to true. But I cannot apply unique here. Price may be duplicated. Come on here. Price may be duplicated. I cannot apply this. Next one. Quantity. Tell me in the mapping file I have taken quantity as a floater, non-floater. In the mapping file, I have taken quantity as a floater. I think I have taken float. That to wrapper class, and wrapper class are recommended to use. You know that? Okay. Type is equal to float. Type is equal to float. Length is equal to 10. Precision is equal to 2. Precision is equal to true. I don't want to allow null values. Not null is equal to true. Not null is equal to true. If null is there, you will get exception, boss. Okay. Because I have applied this constraint. Nah? Okay. This table is already there. com.nt.test. Save object test. This table is already there. Precision, how many decimal points you want to allow? Mr. Akash. Basic knowledge of C language. Precision 10.2. 2 is called precision. 2 is called precision. Understanding my point there. Actually, when floating point is there, one more thing here. Instead of length, we will go by scale. After a point, how many digits you want to allow? Scale 10, not length here. Scale and precision will be there. Scale and precision will be there. Understanding my point there. Okay, fine. Scale and precision will be there. Okay. Array, someone is saying Chandrakant, product quantity is generally integer, na sir. No, we cannot say like this. Okay. Mm, that is not the correct. That is not the correct. Suppose sugar quantity 2.5 cases, then you are thinking about only table chairs. Sugar quantity 2.5 cases. Sugar is also one product, na boss. So some products will be quantity will be there in weight form. Weight means it may be kilograms. So and there is a possibility of this. Scale means how many digits are allowed in the integer portion, how many digits are allowed in the precision portion. 1 minute. Okay. Not null default value false. Not null default value false. Okay. This is called scale area. This is called precision area. This is called scale area. This is called precision area. Let's see whether it is really taking that one or not. Yes, boss. These many things I have given. Let's see whether things are going according to our plan or not. Go to configuration file. Sir, why they have given auto property in configuration file? Why they have not given in mapping file? Array, if they give in mapping file, if 200 tables are there, we will take 200 mapping file. 200 times I have to enable. If they give in configuration file, for one database, one configuration file, one time you enable, it will collect info from all 200 mapping files. It will generate 200 tables dynamically. Tell me, when you change one database to another database, you want to give instruction to Hibernate to generate each table dynamically, or one time you want to give instruction to generate all the tables. You just want to give instruction one time to generate all the tables at a time. Yes or no? Na? One at a time. Okay, one time is better to generate all tables dynamically. So that's the reason they have come up with this option. Okay, fine. Sir, how does it will generate the queries, sir? Okay, database to database, how it can vary the queries, sir? Array, database to database, we also change dialect, or it will dynamically pick up the dialect. Based on the dialect, it can generate the queries. So you go to each database dialect class here, or it's a super class. Okay, definitely you will see conversion. Keywords into keywords will be converted. Keywords will be converted. Keywords will be there for different databases. Okay, let's see. Mm, let's see. Now, no, actually, how to use Arakil dialect only. Arakil only. Other day we experimented. Arakil 10G dialect. HBM2 DDL dot auto create. HBM2 DDL dot auto create. Yes, that's fine. So today I'm not interested in session factory object class name, session object class name, transaction object class name. Leave it. Yes. Object saved, object not saved. copy this one message, object is saved. Fine, boss. Object is saved. Save object, Java application. Save object, Java application. See this? Dropping the existing table. Dropping the existing table. Simply dropping the existing table. See this? And creating a table. Did you notice it? Float to float. Because float type it is taking. Pname varchar 2 it is taking. Long na, that's why 19 it is taking by default. Long based on the data type also it is changing the sizes. If it is int it would have taken 11. If it is int it would have taken 11. Understanding my point there? Everyone noticed this? It is creating table, and it is creating table. Select max. Select max. Oh, what's happening? No setter method for property PAD. Oh, what happened? No setter method for property PAD. Why not there? Setter method is there, na? Oh, fine. Mistake is mine. Listen, listen, listen. Here integer is taken. What is taken? Integer. But what I mentioned, long I mentioned. That's why it got hurted. That's why it got hurted. Come on, guys. Okay. Fine. Save object to test. Save object to test. That's nice. Property not null. Property references null. Oh, I will tell. I will tell. Save object to test. Save object to test. Reason I said not null, but still this object is having null values. See, it is verifying or not. Did you notice it? I have set only name. I have not set quantity price. Okay, ID anyhow generated by the generator dynamically. It is verifying or not. See, boss, your constraints are working or not working. Prod dot set price. Set price. Prod dot set quantity. Prod dot set quantity. Set to F. Nice. Sir, you didn't set ID. Anyhow, generator is there. Generator will take care of that. Save object to test. Save object to test. Okay, this time no exception. See, table is create. Existing table is dropped. Cascade all constraint. Whatever constraint you drop it. Create a new table. Create a new table. Price float is given now, that's why it is going for. Since it has taken float, no, because when you go for float data type, default sizes of Archil will be taken. Come on, right? See here, varchar to 20, PID number 10 comma 0. Okay, now you are thinking that your 10 size is working, is actually not working. I will show. In ID property, length will not come into picture. I have given 5 only. I have given 5 only. You run the application. You run the application. Still you will get the 10. Still you will get the 10. Understanding my point there? Every time it is creating a new table. Did you notice it? That's the default length they kept for that. That's the default length they kept for it. Okay, in ID tag we cannot change the lens. In remaining places lens can be in our control, don't worry. So here what 20, here what 20. So I have given this. We already forced Ra Babu, worst fellow. We already forced, but it is not taking. Make the Sheikh Aziz, where you are listening, Ra Babu. Already we are forcing, but it is not taking. What if we want to force to set the length, it is not taking, what we can do. Hmm. So if we give also, it's waste. It's give also, it's waste. Length in ID tag is waste. Hmm. Got it? Got it. Giving length in what? Giving length in ID tag is completely waste. Completely waste. If you give also, it won't take. But in remaining places, yes, there is. There is. Okay, boss. Now listen, you try to give more size also. 12 I take. 12 I take. Save object to test. Save object to test. Save object test. Then also it takes 10. Then also it takes 10. Understanding my point there. Array, Mr. Kumar, that's what I have experimented now, boss. 20 will be taken, but it will go by default length only. Everyone got the clarity? Why, sir? It is having its own clarity. Int cannot have more than 10 digits. Arjun, int cannot have more than 10 digits. More than 10 digits, you have to go for long. You said data type int, okay? Our property type is int. Here also Hibernate type is int. You want to have 20. How it is possible? Okay. If length is not taken, then also 10. Into 10, long 19. Like this, some fixed sizes are there. Like these fixed sizes are there. Check it out. Then also 10. Yes. Okay. Yes, boss. See why what made them to do like this? I have a small analyzation. Check it out. See, you are mentioning data type. Listen here. Int range is having one max range, right? You should allow. Int range is having one max row. You should allow that max range. I hope you are understanding my point there. Int is having one max range that should allow. So how can you decide you should not allow? Suppose here you are taken int. Here what length is 5. Into 5, then it is against of Java int, na? Java int gives complaints. Hey, worst fellow, you said int, I can keep 9 digits, 10 digits, but now you are saying only 4 digits. There should not be any clash between Java range and what? Oracle table column range, na? Are you getting my point? So for that purpose, they have kept the size restrictions for the, I am assuming, I'm not saying whether it is 100% perfect or not. Okay, I'm not saying it's 100% correct or not, but I'm analyzing like this. Simple theory, boss. Take an integer, that means 10 digits you should allow. Suppose here length is 5 and it is allowing only 5 digits. So Java data type will give complaint. Java property will give complaint. When I have taken the two in Hibernate, we work with only objects. In Hibernate, we don't know what is the table name. We don't worry about table details much. We worry about class and object details only more and more. So when we take integer, we expect to keep 9 to 10 digits. But because of table length is less, come on here. Because of table length is less, okay, table column length is less. Java should not get restriction. Na? Java property should not get restriction. This is the reason why they are not allowing us to take what? More than 10 for int data type column. is not allowing to reduce, they are not allowing to increase. For long also they are keeping 19, max 19 they are keeping. I think you enjoyed it. Okay, that means length will work properly only for string columns here. For string columns, it will work very properly. For numeric columns, for numeric data type columns, understanding my point there. For numeric data type column, length will not work that much effectively. Why? Because there is a chance of getting clash between Java data type ranges and the size length restriction that we are keeping. The length restrictions that we are keeping. Okay, for example, you take this one also. Let me do this experiment. So I have said scale 10, precision 4. I kept more than 10 digits. I kept more than 10 digits. Let me check my table, product table. Let me take my product table, product. Yes, let's see. Let's see. Float is there. Float is there. Come on. Right. Now, float columns are there. Data is one record anyhow coming. One record is anyhow coming. Now let's run the application. I kept more than 10 digits. I kept more than 10 digits. What is this? Java application. Java application. It is happily taking. Did you notice it? Did you notice it? Come on, guys. It is happily taking. Did you observe that? Actually, definitely it's more than 10. Look at the table. More than 10 got inserted. Why existing record gone, sir? Array create na every time. Create na every time. Create 8 na. Float is 8 bytes ra. 8 bytes range it should allow. 8 bytes range it should allow. Sir, you mentioned scale and precision. Sorry. Sorry, all these are. Sir, I will mention length also, sir. Length is equal to 10. Here also length is equal to 10. Let me try. Length I mentioned, scale I mentioned, everything I mentioned. Now check it out. Still no problem. Happily record is inserted. So what is the final conclusion? Final conclusion. So length will not work properly. What is length will not work properly, or will work only for string type columns. So length will not work properly for numeric data type columns. Understanding my statement there? Everyone convinced? Everyone convinced? Got it? Okay. Length attribute. Length attribute kept in mapping file will work effectively only for what is this, stringer. Okay, string type columns, stringer text type columns, text type columns, not for this is all for all databases. Okay, not for numeric data types, numeric data type columns. Okay, this numeric Yeah, this provision is they, they have done this. They have done this. They done this. Okay, to keep Java data type range. Okay, that data type range values. Java data type range values. Java data type range values while working with numeric data type properties of while setting data to numeric data type properties of entity class objects. Entity class objects. What object here? Entity class object. I think everyone convinced with this. Right. Fine, boss. This is also done. Okay, with this we completed what here? Create. Suppose I physically created the table. Table drop. Here only I am deleting the table. Cascade constraint. Okay, something. Apply. Table gone. Now there is no table. There is no product table. So this time what happens? If table is not there, it will create. If table is there, it will drop and create. Table is there, it drop. Now it will create a new table. Check it out. It will happily create a new table. Guys, yeah, some exception came, don't worry. Okay, table created, constraints applied, and happily what? Records are inserted. And there is no drop query. There is no, it is attempting but not found. That's why exception came. But still it is not stopping. It is happily creating a table. Everyone got the clarity there? Come on. See, not null constraints came or not there. Not null constraints are applied here or not there. Okay. Fine, boss. That's it, yeah. So now we have to go for second one. What is second one, boss? Validate, I will explain first. Validate. Then I will come to update. What is next? Validate. Yeah, create means whenever you run the application, it will create it. Validate. What's another value? Validate. Sir, you think about real applications, Ra Babu. Railway ticket reservation. Once, yeah, if you want to insert more insertion, you have to go for batch insertion in create. No, don't think about standalone application or Amirpet level application. Think about railway ticket reservation application. Once started, it will run for 2-3 years continuously, boss. Think about web application. Once it starts, it goes to live. It will be there in running mode 24/7 for years. Think in that angle. Why are you thinking this stupid standalone application? Why are you thinking about this stupid standalone application, Ra Babu? Come on. Yeah, Cherry Brahma, I think I answered your question also. You are just thinking about standalone application. I am asking you to think about web application. Once hosted on the internet, it will be there forever. It will run for continuously, right? Think in that angle. Fine. Think in that angle. Think in that angle. If someone creates that area, all team members should aware of database designing of the project, na? Why others will create tables parallelly? There will be database designing. They won't do just like that, right? Okay. Validate. Okay, it is very simple one here. It will check. Table is according to mapping file or not. Column names mentioned in the mapping file are there in the table or not. Okay, there are not there. If there, fine. If not there, exception will come. It won't do anything. Not available creation, available updation, nothing it will do. It will just verify available or not. Available, no problem. Not available, no error. In some version, what they have done, they don't do anything for validate. They will, that it gives the instruction to Hibernate. Our programmer is validating, you keep quiet. Programmer is validating manually, you keep quiet. That kind of message also it will pass. Fine. Okay. Now listen. No, validate is very lazy one. It won't do anything. Anything. Okay. Now table and both are matching. Okay. Table is there. Table is there happily. Yes, we have a table. When we say refresh, we are able to feel it. Okay. I will take table. Table product. Table product. Product. Oh, table got dropped. Table got dropped, or I should press refresh button. Yeah, product one is there. No, I'm going looking for a table. 1 minute. Let me get the table first. Okay, I think table created. Table created, na? Refresh. When we refresh, table is not coming. Okay, let me run the application one time. Configuration file create. Yes. Let me run the application. Table is created, record is inserted, database, refresh. What happened to table? Why it is not reflecting table, boss? Okay, I think refresh table section. Yes, what you said is right. You should refresh table section. Table section refresh I have to do. I think now got it. Now got it. Now table is ready. Now table is ready. Now I am changing this one to yeah, I'm simply changing this one to validate. Okay. So now table and both are matching here. It will try to use existing table. Trying to use means, okay, try to insert the new record in the existing table. New record means one problem is there. I said product name is unique. Price not null. Fine. Price is not a issue. Quantity not null. Anyhow, we are setting this. Okay. But product name unique we have taken. Anyhow, ID value is generated dynamically as a unique value only. As a unique value only. Okay. Now you observe happily inserted record. It is not trying to create. It's not trying to drop. Okay. It's not creating. Mr. Raju, I cannot teach in Telugu, boss. Mr. Raju, I cannot teach in Telugu. Why? Because I have students coming all over India, coming from all over India, international students also there. Okay, international students also there. Sorry, if you are looking my content in Telugu, you cannot get it. Okay, please choose other faculty. It's practically impossible to teach in Telugu. And moreover, in the interview room, you will give your interview in Telugu na English. And moreover, you asked that one in you asked that one in English. That means you know English. Yes, you see, if you have a problem in English, please choose your faculty. Choose other faculty. I cannot talk in Telugu. 1 hour other day you have to habituate with English. 1 hour other day you have to habituate. And moreover, I don't think you have English problem. You are just wasting my time because you are typing nice messages in the chat box. What should I do? I have a problem in English. I think you are just doing time pass by wasting my time and class time. You know, because what should I do? I don't have problem in English. I know your intentions are wrong, boss. Because when you have it, if you don't know English, you cannot even type those messages in the chat box, right? Your intentions are wrong here. I think fake candidate. This is the problem with the digital begging effect. This is the side effect of digital begging. That too, I am speaking very user-friendly English. I'm not at all using high-end vocabulary. I really don't understand how you complete your engineering papers, Ra Babu. If you don't understand my English, you cannot understand anyone's English, you know. Because I am also from Telugu medium background. I have not done anything. I speak very simple English because I believe simple English is the best English. Fine. Yeah, because right here, guys. I don't know what should I talk to you people on this. Okay. Fine. Mr. Raju, last statement I am giving. I cannot speak in Telugu. It's impossible. I cannot even speak in Hindi. It's impossible. Why? Because international students will be there, different culture students will be there. It's please impossible. It's impossible. If you have a problem, do one thing. Okay, change your faculty or try to adjust with English and don't put this request again and again. Okay, because think about your future also. Think about your future also because without English you cannot clear your interview rounds. How you satisfy your technical interviews, how you satisfy HR. Okay, I know you are doing time pass with people and me. Right, leave it. Okay, boss. Let's come back. Validate. Now listen. Table is having what? 4 columns. So I actually configured one extra column, one extra property. Property name. Okay, property name. What is that type? Product type. Product type. Tell me. Column equal to column is equal to tell me column is equal to type. I'm taking type. Right. Length and all these things I didn't keep here. Fine. But in my class product property I am taking. Okay. Class I am taking property. Understanding my point there. Okay. Where is this? Where is this? Where is this? What is that? String type. Okay. For this leftover property, I want to generate proper this one R. Select it. Select all. Okay, after this I want to generate. Property is there, but column is not there. Property is there, but column is not there. Let's see this what validate will do. Let's see what this validate will do. Exception has come. Exception has come. Missing column type product. Are you understanding my point there? Missing column type in table product. Okay. Mr. Raju, what's happening here? Mr. Raju, today you are not in a mood of listening class, huh? You are not in a mood of listening class, huh? Why are you wasting my time and your time? Ah, what's happening? We are learning one professional course and you are talking about Telugu, Hindi. What is this? I'm putting you in waiting room, Ra Babu. Tomorrow onwards, when you have a proper mood, come and sit in the classroom. Otherwise, don't come. Achha, now problem is 2-3 Razus are there. Which Razu you are? I think I can identify you. Okay, fine, no problem. Because you are using proper English. Myself, why should I? No, I don't think if a person is having problem of English, he cannot use such words. Okay, worst fellows. Muddy eaters. Completed engineering, basic common sense is class. Okay, fine. Let's see. Validate. Validate is doing work. Extra column is property is typed, but column is not there. Then it is validating and telling, array, what table you have taken, what mappings you have done, not matching. Understanding my point there? Are you understanding my point there? Got the point? Fine. Super. Now listen carefully. Sir, I don't write this. I don't write this. As I said, this property default value is what? Validate only. That's why again error will come. Someone will say, sir, if I don't write validate also error will come now. Yes, will come because default value is validate. Default value is validate. Understanding my point there? Okay, please come back. So default value is validate. That's why it is working. Already you might have got this error without validate also. Because default is validate, that's why it's coming. Now you observe this time carefully. Total 5 properties are there in my product class, but I have taken only 3 properties configuration. And the value I have taken is what? Validate. Value I have taken is what? Validate. Save object to test. Save object to test. Save object to test. Save object to test. What's the error? Could not generate statement. No, I think actually it should not give error. Could not execute statement. Constraint violation. Constraint violation. Cannot insert to null to quantity. No, actually mistake is 1 minute. Actually already null constraint has come. That's why it is worried. That's why it is worried. 1 minute. I will go for create once. I will go for create once. 1 minute. Here on the quantity, I don't keep null constraint. On the quantity, I don't keep null constraint. Okay, intentionally. First, okay. Listen. This is very interesting. Okay, first I will create. First, I will create a table without null constraint. Without null constraint on what? Quantity. Now it will create a table without having not null constraint on the table. That's good. Now table is ready. We are having table without having not null constraint. Okay, now you observe. Now you observe. There is no not null constraint for the quantity. Did you realize that? Did you realize that? Okay, that's cool. Now you come here. Now you come here. You comment this one also. And go to what? Configuration file. Make it validate. Make it what? Validate. Save object test. Save object test. Save object test. What's happening? Save object test. SQL constraint. SQL constraint. Unique constraint violated. See, this time it is not giving error about quantity. It is giving error about unique constraint. Why? Because same chair 1 is there. Now I will take chair 2. I will take chair 2. Now you observe. Now you observe. Happily completing insert operation with the given 3 columns. With the given 3 columns. Are you understanding my point? So that means less columns it won't bother. Extra columns, then it will bother. Come on. Are you getting my point there or not there? That why I didn't keep dynamic insert true also. Did I keep dynamic insert true? No. But still it is working with what? 3. So that means it will worry about less number of columns, no problem. Table is having 4 columns, but you configured what? 3 properties, no problem. Table is having 4 columns, but I configured 5 properties, then it will worry. Then it will worry. Are you getting my point there? Extra, no problem. Less problem. Columns are there, you are not using, no problem. Columns are not there, but you are trying to use, then problem. Technically also that only, na? Okay. Columns are more, but you are using less, no tension. Columns are less, but you are trying to use more, then problem. Everyone got it? Everyone got it? Okay, that's the one thing. Okay, one more thing I want to check. One more thing I want to check. Here I said, instead of float, I said long. Instead of float, I said long. Since I said long, only length I am taking. Anyhow, scale and precision is not working. So I am taking only length. Let's see. Data types are not matching. Data types are not matching. Acha, acha, acha. Again, same reason. Constraint. Schema management exception. Price product. Found float. Expecting 19 comma 0. Okay, found float. Are you are saying longra, but I found float. Is also verifying data types are not. It is also verifying data types are not. Come on, guys. It internally found float data type. You observe. Look at the columns. Look at the columns. Float is there, but I mentioned long. Does it taking a? Not taking. This is one more thing you have to focus. Okay, here I have written instead of string, I have written what? Long. Instead of string, I have written long. Okay, so intentionally I am giving unique data here. 40 chair 4. Now you go for save object test. Now you go for save object test. Now you go for save object test. Tell me. Could not parse mapping document. Could not parse mapping document. Okay. Unable to perform unmarshalling something integer and all this stuff it is coming. Integer and all this stuff is coming. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? So that's why please worry about what? Giving appropriate data types. So now let me write some points here. Oh, type long. Okay, this is wrong. This is wrong. Yes, yes. Yeah, what is this? Length is equal to 10. Year float. Length is equal to 10. Year float. Yeah, let it be. That's not a issue. Anyhow, length is not great, working great here. Yeah, what I want to show you is in the place of string, I have taken long for string column. In the place of this one, I have taken long for string column. You remove this one also. You remove this one also. Yes, okay. Now let's save object test. What test here? Save object test. Validate will give exception. See, schema management exception. Wrong column type encountered. Pname product varchar. Did you notice this schema management exception? Okay. Right here. Let's see this. Verifies. What is this? Verifies whether DB table is there. Verifies whether DB table is there. DB table is there. DB table is there according to mapping file configurations are not. Configurations are not. Are not. If not, it will throw. If not, it will throw. If not, it will throw. Schema management exception. What exception? Schema management exception. Schema management exception. As part of validation or verification, it will check DB table columns availability, DB tables columns availability, data types matching, okay, columns count matching, okay. Columns count matching. For less columns, no error. For more columns, error will be generated. For more columns, error will be generated. Yes or no? Right. DB tables, columns availability, data types matching, columns count matching, okay, and etc. So many things it will verify, boss. But it does not attempt to create the table. It does not attempt to drop the table. This option does not attempt to create or alter or drop the DB tables. Drop the DB tables. Everyone got the clarity now? Yes. Okay, what is the next option we are having, my dear? Update. Update is the most regularly used one. You only realize why it is update. Why it is update. Okay, fine. Sir, what's the use case? No use case for validate. What is the use case? It is just verifying. Okay. It is just verifying. When application is not a serious note application, you can go for validate. When you are not expecting anything from the application, you can go for validate. Come on. Fine. Okay. Validate indicates I am verifying. I am not doing anything great. Yes. Let's go for what is this? Update. Most best value are popularly used one. Most of the time in real time uses update only. Update only. Maximum cases update. 1-2 cases create. 1-2 cases create drop. Validate is not regularly used, just it is doing verification, nothing else. Fine. Now listen. Update. Yeah, some people will give misguide you. Please be careful. They say validate makes programmer to verify. No, no, no. It will verify on its own. Okay. Sometimes people will validate never makes Hibernate to validate. No, Hibernate only validate, not the programmer. Okay, boss. Let's see. Yeah, here we are having update. It is very powerful here. Table is already available. Take it and use it. Don't create new, don't drop. Table is not there, create it. But table is there, but not according to mapping file. Alter it. Table is there. Table is there. Come on. But it is not there according to mapping file. Alter it. Alter does not mean dropping columns. Alter possible only towards adding columns. Alter possible only towards adding columns. Please remember this. Alter is not possible towards dropping columns. Alter is possible only towards column. Alter is not possible towards modifying data types of the existing column. Alter is possible only towards adding new columns. Understanding my point there? Alter means altering table means modifying table. Okay, let's take scenario one by one. Feel it practically. First, table not there. Okay, table not there. Table drop. Scenario number one. Table has been dropped. Table not there. That's good. Chair 4. Now I'll go to product 1. I comment this type. Extra column also I am not taking. Comment this stuff. Okay, nice. Save object test. What test here? Save object test. Oh, I didn't change. Everything else I done, but important one I have not done. Update. Nice. Save object test. It will create a table. Still error. I will tell why error. Because property type is not there. That's why error. Okay. Okay, now listen. Fine, leave it. So now table is not there, boss. Table is not there. Yes, property, just table is not there. What it is doing? Let's see. It will create a new table. Why error, Babu? Why error? Class cast exception. String cannot be casted too long. Actual problem is that I'm not reading error. Array. Fine. We did so many modification. Right. Now come back. Table not there. Table not there. Now I think all problems are solved. This time another problem. What is another problem? Invalid number. What's happening, guys? SQL grammar problem. Invalid number. Why invalid number? It is doing insert operation. Yes. It is doing insert operation happily. Come to tables. Wait. Refresh. Search for. search for product, product came, table came, refresh, using but string provided, using int but string provided. Where you are, where, mapping file, quantity, precision, rename, string, nothing red, product.java. Oh, now listen. I will tell. See, I didn't set quantity, boss. Did you notice it? I think I set quantity also, na? Fine, then what is the problem then? Using int but no, string a small letter only. String a small letter only. String a small letter only. Not a issue. Okay, when these many changes are done, sometime it will happen like this. Just clean the project once. Okay, and type scale and length both at a time, not good. I'm removing the scale, all this stuff. Okay, nice. Okay, let's go first. Cleaning only main reason. Cleaning part only main reason. Let's see. Query syntax error. Let me check the query. Insert into product pname price quantity. Pname price quantity. Table there. Okay, let us assume table not there. Drop table. Okay, now you observe. Sometimes it will give headache like this. Don't worry. Okay. Yeah, see, so I will tell what is the reason, when type is there, table created, later type is commented, some zigzagness has come. That's why it has gone like this. Now don't worry. Now you observe creating table. Now creating table. Everyone got it? So forget about remaining things because one error is there, table created. Again, we corrected error that time because lot of zigzagness has come. So somehow old table is using that. Fine. Yeah. Now everything is perfect. Okay. Product is there. Now created. Okay. Inserting record. Table is now created because table is not there. Now I'm changing this one. Why? Because I said unique. For this. Now you come for this. This time it will utilize the table. It is not attempting to create the table. It is utilize the table. Go to the database, search for tables section, refresh product. Yes, second record has come. Check it out. Second record has come. Did you notice it? One more time, table is there. It is again create using the existing table. Acha, mistake is this because I have taken unique constraint for product name. That's a mistake I have done. Every time I should remember and modify. Yes, it is inserting the record. Guys, got it? Understanding my statement there or not there? It is utilizing the table. I said it can alter the table also. Let me show that. It can alter table only towards adding new columns. Okay, I have taken type property. Nice. Now I configure type property. In the mapping file, I configure type property also. Product property type column is equal to type. Column is equal to type. Type is equal to string. Save object test. See, it is adding one new column. Yeah, mistake is this, but that leave that mistake, because of that exception came. But you observe remaining stuff. You observe the remaining stuff. You observe the remaining stuff. There is alter table query. Alter table query happened or not happened? Alter table. Why exception came? Because duplicate one. But before inserting, it is trying to alter or not. Come here, refresh. Come here, refresh. Okay, not this refresh. I have today table refresh. Table refresh, you say. Table refresh. Type as come null because we are not inserting anything here. Type column is added or not there. Type column is added. Now you observe chair 7. Now right now table is already there. Table is already there. It will try to use the existing table. It will try to use the existing table. Now you observe chair 7. Here nothing is there, null is placed. Nothing is there, null is placed. Got it? Okay. Now you observe. Now you observe. I will go to this place. Control Y. I'll go to this place. Comment this. Comment this. Comment these two things. Now I will go for what? Mapping file. I will comment this. Do you think it will remove the column? Do you think it will remove the column? Sorry, it will not remove the column. Do you think it will remove the column? It will not remove the column. Only alter table towards adding new columns. Oh, fine. Again, exception because of this. 2, 3. Save object to test. Save object to test. Yes, now record is inserted. Now listen, does it removing the column? I will refresh if needed. Refresh. Does it removing the column? Yes, where is product? Where is product? Does it removing the column? Not column. Only towards adding columns. Okay, now 1 minute. Does it modify the data type of the existing column? And let's see that. Instead of quantity float, I decided to take double. I decided to take double. In the product class also, I changed this one to double. Wrapper double. I decided to change this one to what? Wrapper double. Wrapper double. Here also I decided to change to wrapper double. Quantity. Save object to test. F should not be there. F should not be there. Okay. F should not be there. Save object to test. Save again unique name. Again unique name. Chair 113 only. Okay, fine. Next time I should not take this one. Okay, fine. See, record is inserted. But do you think data types are changed? Do you think data types are changed? Wait. Refresh. Table refresh. Go to product. Go to product. Go to columns. Still it is float only, na? So that means only towards adding new columns. Only towards adding new columns for new properties. It will work with alter table. Otherwise, it will not work with alter table option. Okay, na? Fine. Internally uses schema update tool. One tool is there, that's why. Next, creates the DB table if the DB table is not already available. If the DB table is not already available. If DB table is already available. Okay, available matching with mapping file info, then it uses it. See, right now I'm sharing in one same Oracle here. Just think once you move to MySQL, you don't want to create the table. So table is generated in MySQL dynamically. How nice it looks, boss. I'll show that also, don't worry. Then it uses that table. Then it uses that DB table. Uses that DB table. Understanding my point there? Yes. Sir, Sushant Kumar, after listening entire Ramayana, if you ask me what should I do, Babu, you cannot change using this. You cannot change. Then uses that DB table. Fine. Okay. Uh, DB table already available. Not matching with mapping file. Mapping file info. Not matching with mapping file info. Then it can alter table. It can alter table, but this altering is possible. This altering is possible only by adding new columns to the DB table. To the DB table for new properties configured in the mapping file. That means it cannot drop existing columns and cannot modify existing column data types. Existing column data types. Fine, yeah. Okay, boss. This is most regularly used in real time. Most regularly used in real time. Understanding my point there? Right. Lastly, what is there here? Create hyphen drop. Lastly, what is there? Create hyphen drop. Most regularly used in this one. Create hyphen drop. Tell me, all banking applications will use what here? All banking applications will use what? Update only. Why? Array, for 10 years also they should not lose the transaction history. They must not lose the transaction history. Don't forget that. Come on. Fine. Okay. Banking application. Mr. Raju, if you cannot control your excitement, jump into the drainage. I just launched and you are asking, what about create option, sir? Create and drive. I don't know. Today you are not having proper mindset, boss. What about create only drop, sir? Create only not there. First of all, create hyphen drop is there. Create only not there. Banking applications use this option. Banking applications use this option because in banking application, tell me boss, for 10 years also they should not lose the data. That means they should not drop the table. Transaction history required for every time, right? No, 10 years completed, I will delete your transaction history means not going to work out, right? So transaction history is required every day, every time. So for that purpose in banking application, this is very useful. Sometimes Sometimes what happens in India, Aadhaar card has come, but banking systems are old. They said link Aadhaar card to your account number. Now then dynamically they need to add. Come on. Then dynamically they need to add Aadhaar column and to link. Come on, guys. I think you understood. When the government kept the restriction, your account should be linked with Aadhaar number. What work they might have done? What work they might have done? Update might have given support for them or not. Okay, update, especially useful. See, I think you are learning very near to industry, right? Especially useful for linking Aadhaar number with bank account by adding new column to table. Aadhaar number column to table, to existing table. Yes, tomorrow if they say link with PAN number, they do the same thing. Add one more column and link. Come on, guys. Add one column extra whenever customer gives, link it. Whenever customer gives, link it. Come on. So that means altering table also very easy or not there. Everyone else learn these 4 concepts, but they don't know where they will be used in the real time. Got it? Okay, where they will be used in the real time. We are having that clarity in which situation, which option is better. Create hyphen drop. Create hyphen drop. Got it? Now listen carefully. What is create hyphen drop? Array, when project is going on, come on. Client people. Project is going on. Client people will come. Client people will come for verification. At that time, software company people will do some hangama, giving small presentations. Nowadays, online presentations only happening. Giving small demos. We'll give small demos to tell that this much work is completed so far. Or when testers are testing the project, okay, they need tables for temporary period, not for long time. Come on. When testing started, table should be created. Testing over, table should be dropped. When demo started, table should be created. Demo ended, table should be over. When project is in UAT mode, user acceptance test mode. Okay, that is also one kind of testing. Come on. Okay. When UAT started, table should be created. UAT over, table should be dropped because that's a dummy data. Testing data, dummy data, demo data, dummy data, UAT data, dummy data. Only production data is real data. Come on, guys. Production data is real data. Why should I maintain those table and data for a long time? I don't want. So that's why when demo starts, create the table. When demo ends, drop the table. Are you understanding my point there? Guys, what should I do to this kind of people? Tell me here. Why we are using HBM to DDL auto, sir? Guys, are you listening, class? After entire Ramayana, now they are asking what is the use of HBM to DDL auto. Guys, yeah, guys. Mega Rasdut, when did you join? I think you have to read entire notes once. Read today and tomorrow you come. Okay. I think you joined just now, it seems. Fine. Right. Fine. Just read the document once. Good morning. Good morning to all the people who just got up and joined in the class. Please read the documents once. Okay. Fine. These are there to create tables dynamically. Come on. Fine. Create hyphen drop. Now let's see. Sir, what actually happened when session factory object is created, anyhow dialect is activated. That time it will create the table. When session factory object is closed, it will drop the table. And very useful for while testing the project, while giving demos of the project, when project is in UAT mode. Because UAT happening for 2-3 days. Okay, UAT started, table should be created. When application started, anyhow, session factory object will be created. UAT ended, come on. UAT ended. Application, anyhow, they will shut down. Whatever tables that are created, they should be dropped. Check it out that. Check it out that. Okay, now to feel it, whether tables are really happening or not, what I do is in the middle, I will keep thread dot sleep because I cannot feel it now, boss. Thread dot sleep 40,000 milliseconds. 40,000 milliseconds. So I will write catch exception e dot print stack trace. E dot print stack trace. Okay. So here, check the DB table creation. Listen. Okay. If table is already there, it will drop it and it will create a new table. When session factory object is created, the table will be used. One session factory object is closed, same table will be dropped. Save object to test. Save object to test. Acha, 1 minute. 1 minute. Let me give new data because I don't want to get any headaches because of this. Okay, 112. I think perfect. It will drop the existing table first. Okay, table is already there. That's why using fine. Okay, that's why using fine. 1 minute. Otherwise, I'll do one thing. I will drop the table so that I can show it is creating table. Table, drop it. Apply. Table gone. Table gone. That's a proof. Okay. Now you observe. Create hyphen drop is placed. Acha, that's the mistake I have done. I'm taking in paintbrush but not taking here. Actually, if table is there, it will drop also. If table is there, it will drop also. Please. Yes, see, first trying to drop the table. Drop the table. Okay, created table. Yes, in the sleep mode. Now you observe. I think 40 seconds are sufficient. I hope sufficient. I hope sufficient. I can show product. Yes, data. I can show product. Yes, data. Now at the end. Okay, I at the end when things are happening, refresh going on. Okay, table is created. Tx dot not commit is not right now. Thread dot sleep is going on. So tx now see at the end table dropped. At the end table dropped. Now you observe. Okay, you say refresh. You say refresh. Otherwise you say refresh at this place. Refresh at this place. Refresh at this place. And you observe PPPP. There is no product. Did you notice it? There is no product. I hope everyone felt it or not. Everyone felt it or not. Don't think about standalone setup. Think about web application. Think about demos of banking projects, demos of any other application before release. Or think about user acceptance test. In that situation, it is very useful, right? Okay. Internally uses schema export. Internal user schema export tool. Creates a DB table. Mapping file in. Okay. Based on Samir, where were you, man, when I have explained the use case? Guys, this is not going to work out, Ra. Not listening and getting up in the middle and asking questions. Oh. Samir, where were you, man, when I was explaining the use case? While giving demos of the project. Demo started, table should be created. Come on, demo ended. Demo ended, table should be dropped. Guys, what's happening? If you are not interested, don't join the batch. This is too much. How this guy asks question, sir, what's the use of creating and deleting same time only? Did I explain like that? When demo starts, tables will be created. Demo ends, tables will be dropped. UAT test starts, tables will be created. I don't know, yaar, where you are keeping brains. Sorry to say. Sorry to say. When I'm giving this much detailed explanation, repeating to one statement 2-3 times, and still laziness and sleeping in the classroom. I don't know why people attend the classes. Shame on you people. Shame on you people. I'm repeating twice. I'm writing here. Samir, where were you, man? For this much time? From last 10-15 minutes. Create DB tables based on mapping file info. Mapping file info when session factory object is created. When I ask reverse question, no one will respond. When session factory object is created and it deletes the same table when session factory object is destroyed. Don't waste your parents' money like this, Ra. Shame on you. Okay. This is very useful. Okay, this is very useful. Okay, while testing the projects or while giving demo of the project and also in UAT. Because in all these places, come on, in all these places, okay, DB tables and its data, DB tables in its data is required on temporary basis. On temporary basis. Everyone got the clarity there or not there? A main motto of this property is what? If you change from one database to another database, I don't want to create the table. Yes, then tables will be generated dynamically. Tables will be generated dynamically. Guys, you are taking things very lenient, you know. I have given this much clear-cut explanation. People says, what's the use of this property? After listening entire Ramayana, how can you ask what is the use of Sita? Who is Sita or who is Rama? Don't behave like this, boss. Fine. It discourages your faculty. Keep your continuous concentration. When opposite person is putting his blood and bones, blood and flesh to deliver something to you people, you are ignorant. How it hurts the opposite person, tell me. How it sounds, tell me. You are telling so many answer to interviewer. Interviewer is not listening. He said, come again. It will hurt you or not? Please don't kill my interest. I'm having lot of interest of teaching so many things to you people. You don't find this content in the internet. You don't find this one in the internet. Please don't discourage me like this. Please put some continuous concentration, because you are learning subject for yourself, not for anyone else. If you learn subject, you will get job. If you get job, you will have financial security. Don't, you are not doing for anyone else. If you cannot do for yourself, who else will do? The people who are following, just ask them what kind of content you got. Fine. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Already it is 10:57. I have another session. Please, at least tomorrow onwards, put some extra concentration. Thank you.